To cover up her daughter's out-of-wedlock pregnancy, the mother decided to find a scapegoat in the neighborhood. She quickly targeted a wealthy woman who had just moved in, because she heard the woman had a newly adult son. But what she didn't know was the rich woman's son was actually a pet. 3 days ago, the woman came to tidy up her newly bought villa. A neighbor saw her and came over to help. After hearing she had a grown son, the neighbor eagerly introduced her daughter. Back then, she thought the neighbor was just being friendly. But today she realized it was all premeditated. The neighbor accused the rich woman's son of assaulting her daughter, demanded an apology and $2 million in emotional damages, or she would send her son to prison for life. She pulled up her daughter's sleeve, showing bruises. Onlookers began criticizing the woman for raising a criminal. But in the face of accusations, the woman calmly insisted on logic, saying with her understanding of her son, he could never do such a thing. Everyone scolded her for shielding a criminal without shame, saying with a mom like her, the son was bound to go bad. Hearing the crowd's support, the neighbor confidently urged her daughter to tell her story. The girl tearfully claimed she ran into the son at the community gate last night. He confessed and was rejected, then dragged her to the rooftop and threatened her, saying if she didn't cooperate, he wouldn't be polite. Terrified, she had no choice but to obey. The woman asked why she was lying. The neighbor pulled down the girl's collar, showing more bruises, and asked how much more the woman would cover up. The woman fought back, saying the neighbor had never seen her son, so how could she identify him? The daughter insisted she had seen him leave the house with the woman. They left the neighborhood together, and he introduced himself. The woman was so angry. She laughed. The neighbor was only so confident, because she knew the gate and rooftop had no cameras. Thinking two mouths could convict someone was ridiculous. She warned onlookers not to be used as pawns. Seeing the woman still refused to admit guilt, the neighbor suddenly pulled out a test report, claiming her daughter's clothes had the son's DNA, with evidence so solid. What else could the woman say? The woman was shocked. They even faked a report, but still refused to believe her son would commit a crime. The daughter collapsed on the spot, crying and slamming into a pillar. Their dramatic act stirred outrage. Onlookers raised their phones to expose her. The woman knew more talking was useless, so she called her mother, told her to bring the son over to watch the show. She warned the mother and daughter not to regret it. They stood firm with confidence. Then the woman's mother walked out, leading a dog on a leash. Everyone was completely stunned.